Yes.
Today we have to start from the twelfth lesson, right?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, right?
Miss?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Miss? Yeah, miss, can hear. Miss, tomorrow I'm having a unit test in 14th lesson.
Yeah, then
Miss,
14th
can you
means
please do that?
that means you need to do a today 14th one, no? Then you have to inform that earlier on of the image because I have prepared with
Miss,
that
it's fine, miss. You
12th.
can start in the 12th lesson. Okay, miss, it's fine. You can 12th lesson, miss.
14, right? So because I didn't prepare for anything for this lesson, that's the thing.
It's okay, miss. You can do the 12th lesson.
12th one, is it okay?
Yeah, miss, it's
Now,
okay.
okay, hereafter, if you want to do another lesson, please let me know before the class.
Okay, miss.
Okay, now then we'll do 12th lesson. Okay, under this lesson, we are going to learn about life cycles of living organisms. Okay, now have you heard about or have you learned about this lesson before? Do you know anything about the life cycles of organisms? Hello, Tinuli, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, miss.
Can you hear me?
Yes, miss, can hear.
Okay, have you learned anything about life cycles of living organisms before?
Miss, in small I have learned.
Okay, now what do you know about the life cycles? That means meaning. No
Miss,
idea. Okay.
miss,
Oh, yeah, yes.
miss, a living being start its own birth from life cycle.
Yeah. So under this lesson, we are going to learn different life cycles of different organisms, right? So this is very important to us to know about their uh, now this there are some importance of learning about the life cycles, right? Now you know that in agriculture we need to do pest control, right? And for control of disease vectors or the for conserve of biodiversity. For these purposes, we need to learn about different types of life cycles of animals, right? Okay. Now, life cycles means very easy. The sequence of events in stages of development as a cyclic process. That means now you know that as an organism, as a living organism, they passes uh, now they passes different type of stages from its birth to death, right? So this cycle we termed as life cycle of organisms. Okay, life cycle means the sequence of that means every organism they passes some stages of their life from birth to death. For this cycle we called as life cycle, right? So okay, here we are going to learn about some animals life cycle of a frog, life cycle of a rat, and life cycle of cockroach. Likewise there are we are going to learn some animals life cycle because they are very important to us. Okay, have you heard about the life cycle of a frog?
Yes, miss.
But do you know how many stages do they have?
Sorry, miss.
Now, if we take frog, how many stages they pass through in their life?
3, miss.
3 stages. So, can you name them?
Uh, miss.
Yes, can you name them?
Miss, first eggs.
Mm.
Next, miss. Tadpole, right, miss?
Yeah, it's tadpole.
Then miss. Adult frog.
Yeah, adult frog. Wait, I'll share a picture. It's very slow. Okay. So, how was your previous exam?
Good, miss.
Did you get your marks?
Yes, miss. Miss, it's given from 20.
Sorry.
Miss, it's giving from 20.
Then even from 20, right?
Yeah, miss.
Then how was your marks?
Miss, 18.
18.
Yeah, miss.
Then good, no? Okay, I'll write then. Otherwise. if we take frog, now one stage is egg, then after that tadpole, after that which stage? After the tadpole, which state?
Miss, adult frog.
Yeah, it's adult frog. There's a picture on your textbook. Can you see it?
Miss, page.
Adult frog. Then again eggs. So if we discuss about the frog, page number 69.
Okay. Okay, Miss.
Right? So egg, tadpole, and adult frog. So there are three stages of life cycle of a frog, right? Egg, tadpole, and adult frog. Okay. Then okay, now here you need to remember this life cycle meaning. That means what do you mean by life cycle? Right, you need to remember this thing, the sequence of events in stages of development as a cyclic process. That means in their life they passes different type of stages, so as a cyclic process, so this process we called as life cycle. Okay, now earlier also I told that we are going to learn about some life cycles of animals, right? Uh, I need to show a picture, but it. Okay, Tinuli, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this word? Metamorphosis. Have you heard about this?
What, Miss?
Metamorphosis. Have you heard about this word?
No, Miss.
Metamorphosis means now, if we take human as an example, you know that there are different stages in human life cycle now, right? Can you tell me what are the different stages of in human life cycle? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Miss, can hear.
Then tell me what are the different stages in human life cycle?
Miss, first, baby.
Yeah, that
Uh,
means the infant, right?
uh, okay, Miss. Miss, then child.
Yeah,
Uh, Miss, then Miss, we are calling teenager, right?
Yeah, teenage or adolescence.
Um, then Miss adulthood.
Yeah. So there are s- there are different stages in human life cycle, right? First thing, the smallest one, the infant, right? Infant stage. That means the of the baby, right? After the infant stage, we have the childhood, right? So the infant goes through the life stages childhood. Okay, I write it here. Okay, it's like this. In human, we have infant stage. After that, mm, child.
Miss,
Yes,
Miss, you're writing on the board?
can't you see?
No, Miss.
I'm using whiteboard now.
Miss, I can see only the white color.
Letters, can't you see?
No, Miss.
Now can you see?
Miss, now can see only the white.
Now,
No, Miss, can't see.
now,
No, Miss, can't see anything.
I'm sharing now. Give me a minute. Now can you see, Tinuli?
Miss, I can see only your name.
Only the name, but I can't see the letters.
No, Miss.
Now, same.
Yeah, Miss, it's only your name, Miss. There.
Still same.
Yes, Miss, only your name.
Okay, when we discuss, if we take human as example, now they have three different stages of right? Infant stage, then childhood uh, stage, after that adolescence, and then four adolescent stage, and then the adult, right? Okay, can you tell me when you consider about their appearance? Now there are four stages in human life cycle. If you consider about their appearance, is there any differences between those four stages?
Yes.
What kind of differences?
Miss, some,
Tinuli,
Miss,
yeah, Tinuli, are you using a phone or laptop?
Miss, I'm using a phone.
Phone, do you have enough signal?
Yeah, Miss, I'm having signal.
Okay, now tell me the answer. Is there
Miss,
any differences between those four stages?
Miss, Miss, when we take Miss animals put eggs. Some of animals put eggs, but when we take human, Miss, a child get birth from its mother.
Yeah, I'm asking about the stages of life cycle. Is the if you consider those four stages in human life cycle, is there any differences between their appearance?
No.
No, right?
Yeah.
Only the size, right? Otherwise, there is no that means they have the similar appearance from infant to adult, right? There should be now. There should be only the difference between the size. Okay, now if we take the frog's life cycle, what can you say about that? Is there any difference between the appearance?
No, miss.
Then can you give me the example? No, not the example. Now you said no, no. So what's the reason for that? What's the reason for your answer?
Um, because miss, frog puts eggs now.
Yeah. Then
So,
the eggs, now eggs, still you can't see.
no, miss.
Now they have three different stages, right? Eggs, then the tadpole and the adult frog. Is there any differences between these three stages?
Uh, yes, miss.
What kind of differences? Can you explain?
Mm. Miss, with the human lifestyle, that means human cycle.
No, no, the frog's life cycle. Hello?
Yes, miss.
Now what's your answer?
Uh,
Just consider about their appearance. Just think about their stages and their appearance. What's your answer?
uh,
Now, if we consider human, right, they have similar appearance from infant to adult, no? The same thing. When it comes to frog life cycle, what can you say about it? It's different, right? Because they have only three stages: eggs, tadpole, and the adult frog, right? For the egg stage, different from tadpole stage. Can you see any similar things between the eggs and the tadpole?
No, miss.
No, right? They are different. So they are not similar. Eggs and the tadpole, and there's the tadpole and the adult frog. They also different. When if we consider their appearance, they also different, right? Okay. Here now that means some of some of stages of life cycle have different morphological features. Have you heard about term morphological before? Morphological means,
What, miss? I didn't hear you.
morphological means, what is the meaning of morphological? Morphology means, no idea.
Miss, it is a miss, organization of a living thing.
Yeah, that means morphology means the study of the shape and structure of living things, right? Morphological differences means there are some differences of their shape and the structure, right? Morphology means study of the shape and the structure of living things. So here now if we consider this frog life cycle, there are morphological differences between these three stages. Now, can you understand that so far? Any questions?
No, miss, understood.
Yeah, so some of them have the different morphological features, right? Okay, now the term metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means the process with different morphological changes in different stages of life cycle, right? Metamorphosis means the process with different morphological changes. Okay, let's think about the frog life cycle. Now, is there any different morphological features of those three stages?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Now, can you explain?
Uh, miss, miss, when we take eggs, miss, and we take eggs and tadpoles, uh, from the egg only, miss, tadpole comes.
Hmm.
Then tadpole becomes little bit big, and it becomes a adult frog.
Yeah, that means there are morphological differences between those three stages, right? Okay, so the metamorphosis means the process with different morphological changes in different stages of life cycle. Now we are going to learn about now under this metamorphosis process there are two common types of metamorphosis. Have you heard about them before? there are two types of metamorphosis.
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, I have only learned about what complete metamorphosis and incomplete metamorphosis.
Yeah, that means under metamorphosis, there are two types of metamorphosis we have to learn, the complete metamorphosis and incomplete metamorphosis. So, do you know about anything about that complete metamorphosis? If you have any idea,
Uh, no, Miss, I don't know.
I can't share any photos and video. I don't know why. Can you see the whiteboard?
Miss, I can see only the whiteboard.
Letters again can't see.
No, Miss.
Okay, then complete metamorphosis means, right? Metamorphosis with significant morphological differences in different stages. That means we can see the special differences. We can see basic differences between those stages. Can you give me an example for the metamorphosis, complete metamorphosis? Some animals' life cycle shows complete metamorphosis. Can you think and tell me a answer? Give me an example that animal shows complete metamorphosis.
Yes.
Complete metamorphosis means we can see, basically we can see the differences between their stages. Appearance is different from one
Miss,
stage to another one. Yeah.
Miss Butterflies change, right? Miss, that means
Yeah, butterfly, they have the complete metamorphosis. And who else?
uh, Miss.
Yeah.
Miss. Don't know, Miss.
Why, darling? Frog. Now, if we take frog, frogs have three different stages, no? Eggs, tadpole, and adult frog. So they have the different appearance between now. If we consider those three stages, they have different appearance, no? That means frog also showing the complete metamorphosis, right?
Okay, Miss.
Then we can take butterfly also. Butterfly, frog. Now can you tell me, think and tell me then what do you mean by incomplete metamorphosis?
Uh,
Incomplete, now complete means we can see the differences between their stages. Then incomplete means just common sense, no? Think and tell the answer.
Miss can't see the differences.
Yeah, there are no differences between their stages. Then can you give me some examples?
Uh, Miss Cockroach.
Cockroach, can't you see any differences between their stages? What about the human? What about
Miss.
the yes? What about the human?
Miss can't fish come.
What?
Miss can't fish come.
For the complete metamorphosis, so
Incomplete.
no, darling. They also lay egg, no. Then there is a difference between that egg and the what about the human then? Is there any differences between their stages? Hello?
Yes, Miss.
Is there, can't you hear me?
can hear, miss.
Okay, then tell me the answer. Is there any differences between the human life cycle stages? Think about the appearance. Now I told you what are the stages of human life cycle?
Uh, Miss baby,
Hmm.
then child,
Yes.
then a teenager,
Yes.
then adulthood.
Adulthood. Okay. Is there any differences between their appearance?
No, miss.
No. That means is it a complete metamorphosis or incomplete one?
Complete.
Okay. Now can you tell me what do you mean by complete metamorphosis? Hello.
Yes, miss.
What do you mean by complete metamorphosis?
Miss, different stages of a life.
Different. Yeah, that means there is a significant morphological differences between their life stages, right? Wait, I'll show you a picture. Can you see my screen?
Miss, now can see.
You can now? Okay, now okay, now this is the life cycle of a frog. Now what's the first stage? It's egg, then tadpole, then tadpole becomes somewhat bigger. After that, adult frog, right? Okay, now see this picture and tell me, is there any differences between these stages?
Yes, miss.
Yes, there are some differences between these stages, right? Okay. Then I'll show you a picture of human. Oh, okay, can you see this? The human life cycle?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. Now, can you see any the differences between these stages, appearance wise?
Yes, miss.
Then tell me what's the difference?
Miss, it's incomplete.
No, I'm asking now, can you see any differences between these stages? Now, here you can see the baby, right? Baby stage or the infant stage. After that, childhood. After that, teenage. After that, adult. So, any appearance wise, any differences between these stages? Can you understand my question?
No, miss.
No?
No.
Okay, what do you mean by appearance? That means now here, can you see any differences, any new things in these four stages?
Yes, miss.
Then tell me what's that? Dear, please compare with the frog life cycle and human life cycle. There's no difference between these stages in human life cycle, right? They all have hands. They all stages have legs, right? Likewise, there are no differences between the stages. The only difference is their size, right? Appearance wise, if you look at this picture, is there anything new?
No, miss.
No, but if we compare this thing with the frog life cycle,
Uh,
now they have eggs. No, it's different than the tadpole stage, right? Okay, now try to understand complete metamorphosis means there is a significant morphological differences between the stages like the frog, butterfly, and mosquito. There are significant differences between their stages. But when it comes to incomplete metamorphosis, there's no significant differences between those stages, like the human, right? Human and life cycle of rat. Do you know about the rat life cycle?
no, miss.
Okay, this is the picture of rat life cycle.
Miss, I can see the screen.
Now can you see the screen?
No, miss.
Now can't.
No, miss, can't.
Now,
No, miss.
but it's sharing now. Now it's like the human ones, right? There are adult rats. After that, the baby. Then after that, adolescent. That means their appearance, right? The same. There's a similarities between their appearance, right? So rat, human, they shows complete metamorphosis. But the animals like butterflies, cockroach, and who else? Frogs. They are showing the incomplete. Sorry, they are showing complete metamorphosis. Now, can you understand the difference between these complete and incomplete metamorphosis? Still can't?
Miss, can understand.
Can you see my screen now? Whiteboard?
Uh, Wait, miss. No, miss.
Do you have a book with you?
Yes, miss.
Okay, then can you note down these things?
Okay, miss.
Okay,
Miss,
write the top. Yes?
I can't see the screen.
Okay, I'll read then. In this lesson, you need to familiar about the metamorphosis process and life cycle. What do you mean by life cycle and metamorphosis, and what are the two types of metamorphosis, and the examples, the animal example life cycle for those two types of metamorphosis, right? Okay, first write the topic as a life cycle.
Miss, I can see the screen now.
Can see.
Yes, miss.
Okay, metamorphosis means write down these things, huh? So the metamorphosis is the process with different morphological changes in different life cycle. You can see, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay, then this metamorphosis process we can categorize into two. First thing, complete metamorphosis and incomplete. Should be metamorphosis, right? So the complete What are the example for metamorphosis? Example life cycle for the complete metamorphosis.
Butterfly,
Yeah, butterfly,
frog,
frog,
um,
and mosquito. What are the example life cycle for incomplete metamorphosis?
uh, Miss Cockroach,
Yeah, cockroach,
Miss Dragonfly is coming.
dragonfly. Yes, they also can take. And humans also shows the incomplete metamorphosis because we can't see any significant differences between their stages. So you still writing?
Miss Last,
Okay. So still writing?
done, Miss.
Okay, there are some small videos regarding the life cycle. can you see the screen?
Yes, miss. Miss?
Yes.
No, miss. It's there.
Okay. Now can you tell me what are the stages of mosquitoes life cycle?
Miss?
What are the stages of mosquitoes life cycle?
Miss Egg?
Yes.
Egg, Miss,
Eggs.
Miss, Miss Larva, right?
Yeah, larva then.
Uh, Pupa,
Yeah.
then Miss Adult.
Yeah, adult. So are they showing the complete metamorphosis or incomplete metamorphosis?
Uh, Miss Complete.
Complete metamorphosis. Okay, you have to remember these things, right? Okay, there's a one. Can you see the video?
Yes, miss.
Okay, now can you tell me how many no, what are the life stages of cockroach?
Uh, miss egg,
Yeah,
uh,
sorry, I can't hear you.
miss, can you hear now?
Yeah,
Miss egg, sniper, and adult.
named an adult cockroach, right? So now, now after hatching the eggs, names are emerged, right? Although the names is small in size, but it's morphologically similar to the adult cockroach. The name stage morphologically similar to the adult cockroach. Then, can you tell me now? Is this life cycle belongs to complete metamorphosis or incomplete metamorphosis? Cockroach life cycle.
Incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete. What's the reason for that? What's the reason for that?
Miss, in that means, do not change in the do not change its life cycle.
That means if we consider their name stage and the adult cockroach, they have similar appearance, right? Therefore, it
Yes,
shows the incomplete metamorphosis. Understood? here, if you have any questions or any confusion regarding these things, please ask. So do you have any questions so far?
No.
No, you need to understand the difference between complete metamorphosis and the incomplete metamorphosis and the examples also, right? Okay, so far we have learned about life cycle of a mosquito, sorry, life cycle of the cockroach and life cycle of the mosquito, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay, now there's a small video regarding the life cycle of the frog. Watch this. Now, initially they had eggs, right? Egg stage. Now, this is how they develop into tadpole. Now, this is the stage of tadpole. This is the tadpole stage, right? Now, the eggs become to tadpole stage. Okay, now can you tell me what are the differences between egg stage and the tadpole stage? What are the morphological differences between egg stage and the tadpole stage? You can hear me, right?
Yes, miss.
Then, according to that video, what are the differences?
Miss, frogs began as a egg and they hatch into tadpoles.
Okay, if you compare those two stages, now what are the differences morphologically? Now there were some differences between those two stages, no?
Uh,
In tadpole stage, they had the tail, right? And the it's quite different from the egg stage, no? When it comes to uh, adult stage, so what are the differences between tadpole and the adult stage? It's
uh,
easy.
Miss, that when we take adult frog, it never flows in the water.
Flows means now if we take adult stage, it has leg for the locomotion, right?
Yeah,
But
miss.
in the tadpole stage, they didn't have legs. They had only tails. When it comes to adult stage, they remove their tail and they have the legs for the locomotion, right? And lungs for the respiration. And also when it comes to adults, they feed on small insects. That means they are carnivores, right? So you need to know these things when discuss about the frog's life cycle. So quickly tell me what are the three different stage of a frog life cycle?
Miss, egg, tadpole, and adult. Miss,
Yes, egg, tadpole, and adult frog, right? Okay, then we need to know about butterfly life cycle also. Okay, here. Can you see the video?
yes, miss.
Initially they had eggs, right? And after that, what's the stage? Hello?
Yes, miss.
Initially they had eggs. After that, what's the stage of butterfly life cycle?
Lava.
Larva. Are you watching this?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. So this stage we called as pupa stage, right? Earlier, initially we had eggs. After that, the larva, and this is the pupa stage. After this, okay, that the pupa stage will become to adult butterfly. Okay, so now according to this, can you tell me, is this a complete metamorphosis or incomplete one?
Miss, it's complete.
Yeah, this shows the complete metamorphosis, right? Okay, there's a one thing in pupa stage, right? Pupa stage, it stays inside some. Now, when consider about the pupa stage, it is the inactive stage of the butterfly life cycle, right? You saw that, right? So the pupa stage is the inactive stage of a butterfly life cycle. So now can you tell me what are the stages of butterfly cycle?
Miss egg, larva, pupa, and adult.
Yeah, egg, larva, pupa, and adult, and it shows the complete metamorphosis. Okay, so far we have discussed about frog life cycle and butterfly life cycle and mosquito one also, right?
Yeah, Miss.
Yeah, mosquito life cycle uh, and the cockroach one. Okay, so among these life cycle, now can you tell me what are the incomplete life cycle, incomplete metamorphosis, and the what life cycle shows the complete metamorphosis?
Miss incomplete is cockroach.
Yes,
Miss complete is butterfly and others.
incomplete one cockroach and complete one butterfly and
Miss others, that means
frogs, butterfly, and
yeah.
mosquito also. Okay, you need to remember these things. After this, we did the cockroach thing also, right? Yeah. So now we have discussed about the animal's life cycle. Now we are going to move into the plant life cycle, right? So life cycles of plant. So it's a very simple thing, right? If we now when we discuss about the plant life cycle, there are only three different stages of we can see only the three different stages of a plant, right? It's not working. Okay. There are three different stages: seed, seedlings, and the mature plant. So those are the three stages of plant. So what are those? What are the three stages of a plant, flowering plant?
Miss
Yeah.
Miss first seed.
Yes, seed. It's very easy, only three stages.
Then Miss seedling,
Yeah, seedlings, and
nature plant.
after that, mature plant, right? Seedlings, and mature plant. So those three are the main stages of a flowering plant, right? So under that, you don't need to learn in detail about this flowering plant. You need to only know what are the stages of the flowering plant. There are three: seedlings, and the mature plant. Okay, so far, do you have any questions regarding life cycle?
No, Miss.
Up to now, we have discussed about different animals' life cycles and the plants, flowering plants. life cycle. Okay. Now, can you give me a brief? No. Yeah, can you give me a summarization about this lesson?
Um,
Can you summarize today's lesson?
Miss,
What did we learn today?
Miss, every being having a life cycle. Uh,
Yeah.
some are having different stages, and some are having same stages. Um, Means metamorphosis is having two types. That
Okay.
means
First, can you tell me what do you mean by life cycle?
this life cycle is a sequence of events in stage of development which a living organism passes from its birth to death. As a cyclic process is termed as
Process.
life cycle.
Yeah, you need to remember those things, huh? Okay, then go to the metamorphosis.
Miss metamorphosis is having two common forms. One is complete metamorphosis and incomplete metamorphosis. Um, Complete metamorphosis examples: mosquito, butterfly, frog, and incomplete metamorphosis cockroach, um, cockroach and
Only cockroach, there were three examples.
uh,
Can't you remember? It's very easy now. Can you give me the meaning of incomplete metamorphosis?
um, some animals do not show significant morphological changes in the stages of their life cycle is known as incomplete metamorphosis.
That word morphological, right? Some animals don't show any significant morphological differences in their life cycle, right? So those kind of animals we know known as incomplete metamorphosis. So examples is very easy. What are the examples? Only cockroach. We can take humans, rats, cockroach as the incomplete metamorphosis, right? Then quickly go to the complete metamorphosis. I need to know the meaning of that
Uh,
term.
uh, if an if an animal exhibits significant More
It's morphological.
morphological difference in its different stages of life, such as egg, larva, pupa, and adult. It is known as complete metamorphosis.
Okay, don't read the book, right? You have to remember those things. Try to write the correct idea by using your own words, right? It's okay. No need to memorize the whole thing. Try to get the idea into your mind, then try to write the correct idea using your own words, right? Okay. Now, what are the three stages of flowering plants?
What, miss?
What are the three stages of flowering plants if we consider their life cycle?
Miss seed, seedling, uh, mature plant.
Yeah, seedlings, and mature plants. Okay. So far, do you have any questions regarding these life cycles?
No, miss.
Okay, study hard, right? They are very easy. You need to remember those things, right? Okay. So shall we continue the rest part in next day?
Okay, miss.
Okay, if you want to discuss any lesson, right? Please let me know before the class because I need to prepare those things now. Okay?
Okay, miss.
Okay, then goodbye.
Goodbye, miss. Thank you.